Welcome, everybody. How are you doing? Be honest. How are you doing? I know a lot of people are stuck right now, don't know what to do or where to go. But you know what? We need to come together and to complete or fight this virus. Because right now, a lot of people are dying around the globe because of this virus. We need to come together and we need to pray really hard that this virus goes away very quickly. Because we all have dreams and we need to complete those dreams and we need to come together as a community and as a team. So, I have a clip for you, and it's a very important clip. So, I need you to stay tuned for what I'm about to say at the end. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Carl Azuz for CNN 10. It might not be the great escape, but we are embarking on a new series today to help you virtually get away from all this coronavirus news, and it's coming up in just a couple minutes. The reason we're doing this is because an increasing number of people are under stay-at-home, shelter-in-place, or straight lockdown orders. The government of India, the world's second most populated country, has made it illegal for people to leave their homes. More than 1.3 billion residents will be expected to stay put for 21 days. In the United Kingdom's lockdown, people are allowed to go outdoors, but only to get groceries, go to the doctor, exercise, or go to work if they can't do that from home. If they're caught breaking that law, they'll be fined $35 on the spot. In the U.S., there are now 16 states whose residents are under stay-at-home orders. That impacts 142 million people, or more than 40% of America's population. And looking at the world as a whole, the AFP news agency estimates that more than 2.6 billion people, that's a third of the global population, has been told to stay home. This is all being done to encourage social distancing, keeping people apart from each other because coronavirus spreads so easily. How long will all this last? No one knows. Some experts say it could be weeks, some say it could last for months. There are some medications already in existence that could be useful in fighting COVID-19, but they're still being studied, and doctors say people should not try to self-medicate with them, as some have already overdosed or died doing that.
Since we now have people who have recovered from the coronavirus, is it possible to develop some sort of treatment using the antibodies that they developed as a response to the disease?
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what we're doing. We're gearing up for a study of both convalescent serum, which is a big word to say taking the serum from someone who's completely recovered, getting it in a way that you can reinfuse it in somebody else, or getting out the proteins, the gamma globulin, the antibodies from that serum, and use it as a way of both treatment and possibly prophylaxis, but mostly treatment. Very good question. It's one of our top priorities.
At what point would they ramp up testing to those who do not have symptoms so they can find out how the virus is spreading? I know right now they do not have enough tests, but wouldn't it be prudent to get enough tests to include young people without symptoms?
The critical issue is to get the testing first to those areas where you have somebody who is in fact having symptoms and you want to see if they're in fact infected. The idea of doing a broad screening, including asymptomatic people, is not a bad idea. I've been talking about that for a while. But when you prioritize what you need to do, we really need to get the testing to the people who are in a situation where you really need to know.
If someone in the restaurant who is either ill with the virus or is not aware that they have the virus comes in contact with the food or the packaging, is it then possible that I can contract the virus through that food or the packaging?
What about that?
So
It's interesting. So first of all, you're not going to get it from the food that you're eating. This isn't one of those types of viruses. It is a respiratory virus.
I think the highest risk moment in getting food delivered to you is actually the face-to-face interaction, if you have one, with the delivery person. So ideally, you would be able to pay them online, tip them online, or whatever platform you're using for ordering food, and then have them leave it outside your door, wait till they leave, and then get the food.
Are we being advised to stay away from local, state, and national parks and beaches at this time as well? I want to still be able to enjoy the outdoors, but do so responsibly, following social distancing and other recommendations.
Yeah, we hear this a lot. Sanjay?
Yeah, look, I mean, there's no reason why you can't go outside. It's one of those things where you talk about the social or physical distancing, as I like to call it. You just got to maintain that when you're outside as well. And if you're exercising, if you're riding a bike or something like that, make sure you're wiping surfaces and still practicing good hygiene.
What I'm about to tell you right now is we need to stay positive. And we need to know that God is right behind us. He has a plan to beat this virus. And we need to understand why this happened to our globe. But we need to understand. And we need to come together to pray. So, who is ready to come as a team and pray that this virus goes away very quickly? Don't know how long, but it needs to go away. It doesn't belong in America or around the globe. So, who's ready to come and beat this virus? I love you all, and I care about you, and I want you to be healthy and be strong on this one. So, may you be healthy. Think about what you are doing for this community and for this country. I'll come back to you as soon as I can. I love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, and never give up right now. It's very important not to give up right now. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Stay with your families, love all of them, and I'll get back to you.